You're thinking about buying a house, there are a few questions that almost everyone has. So today, I'm going to answer some of the most common buyer questions that I hear on a daily basis. Question 1. How much money do you actually need to buy a house? Number 1, your down payment. Typically, you need a minimum of 3%. You could go 5, 10, 15, 20 if you want to, but a minimum of 3%. Now, if you are a veteran though, you have the benefit of putting 0% down if you use a VA loan. Closing costs. Those are the fees associated with buying a house. Some of the fees include title fees, lender fees, escrow fees, you name it. Typically, it's between 2 to 5% of the loan amount. 3. Supplemental taxes. This is a tax bill that will be coming directly to you in the mail within 4 to 6 months of purchasing your house. This is totally different from your property taxes. This supplemental tax bill is basically a reassessed value of the old price to the new price. So to keep you informed, I will give you an estimate as to how much you should be expecting to pay, so you won't be surprised by this. 4, it's going to be reserves. Basically, you should set money aside for in case you have family emergencies, or if you got laid off, or your car breaks down, or something needs to be replaced and repaired at your house. So always have some money saved up. Question 2. What's the first step? Talk to a lender or start seeing homes? Most people start off with open houses, and that makes sense. You're excited to start your journey and you feel that's the right step to take. You get to talk to different agents, you get to select the agent that you want to work with, and once you select that agent could recommend you some lenders that they use and go from there. If it feels like the right way to start, why can it be a bad way to start? It could be a bad way to start if you fall in love with the house. That's exactly what happened to my clients. I met them at the open house on a Sunday afternoon, and I let them know that the seller has received multiple offers and the seller was planning to review offers on Monday morning. My buyers were a bit saddened to hear the news that they wouldn't be able to submit an offer for that house because they did not have a pre-approval letter yet. So I definitely wouldn't want you to be in the same situation as they were in. Luckily, they did have a happy ending. They did find a house that spoke to them again, and they were able to get that house. So good for my clients, but I definitely wouldn't want you to be in the same situation that they were in. So please talk to a lender today, get to know your numbers, get to know what you qualify for. So when the right house comes along, you feel confident and prepared to submit an offer. Question 3. How long is the buying process? That's going to be really dependent on you and your urgency, but on average, it takes about 2 to 3 months from start to finish to buy a house. If you are seeing multiple open houses over the weekends and doing private showings as well during the week, then it should really take about 1 month to find a house. Once we find a house and our offer gets accepted and we're under contract, that's when we open escrow. And escrow is typically about 30 to 45 days. It could also be shorter. I had a couple of escrows close within 23 days. Now, it could also be longer than 45 days if the seller is contingent on finding another house before they sell theirs. Last question for today, and that's question 4. What price range should I be looking at? Just because you're pre-approved for $2 million does not mean you buy that $2 million house. It should be a number where you feel financially comfortable with a monthly payment, where you still have money for travels, money to invest, and money to spend. Because a home should support your lifestyle and not feel like a burden. If you are in the beginning process or want clarity to a question that you may have, feel free to send me a text or email. My contact information will be provided down below on the descriptions. Also, I do take calls, but I do have my filter for spam calls. So if you do call, just leave a brief description as to why you're calling, and if I could answer, I will. If I can't, I'll give you a call back. Final note, thank you again for watching my video. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions or topics that you want me to discuss, just leave them on the comments below, and hopefully I could answer them on the next video.